Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. Um, this video won't go too long. I was just thinking because I received a phone call. Well, let me wait till some of you guys load on here. If you're just joining me, guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. If you're just joining me, I want to talk about something real quick. I want to talk about something real quick, guys. If you're just liking me, just liking me. If you're just joining me, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Latrice, good morning. Like the hair. Thank you, Latrice. Um, all right, guys. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, please. I greatly appreciate it. I love you. All right, I want to talk about this, like brokering real quick. So I received, like, when you advertise your cleaning business, like, even if you list the services that you guys offer, a lot of times you get calls for other services to the tier. A lot of times you get calls from other services or other type of companies that you don't even service. So for an example, I don't do restaurants. Okay, I make it very clear I don't do restaurants. Here's the thing though, I'm a creative. All right, and I don't like to leave any money on the table. Now, I wouldn't suggest you guys do this unless you absolutely know. Hey Miguel, how are you? I wouldn't suggest you guys do this unless you absolutely know that you will be able to find a reputable company and provide a reputable service. All right, because everything fall under your umbrella. If you outsource carpet cleaning and they do a shitty job, it's gonna fall on you. If they do a great job, it's gonna fall on you. If you offer window cleaning, they do a terrible job, it's gonna fall on you. They do a great job, it's gonna fall on you. So no matter what service you outsource, guys, make sure your paperwork is number one good. Okay? We talked about that before on many other videos, how I had people almost try to slide under me. That never happened since. Okay, I tighten up on the paperwork. Okay, you have a subcontractor's agreement. Okay, just for your subcontractors. Okay, now however you want to word it, you can customize it to each contractor. You can have just a general subcontractor's agreement. You want to have one. Okay, at least one that, you know, even if it's just a generic one that you guys have for your subcontractors, you want to have one in place. Okay, but here's the thing. So I get a call from a restaurant that asks me, you know, about restaurant cleaning on a weekly basis. They want a restaurant cleaning. Now, again, I don't service restaurants, but that don't mean that I can't make money on that deal. Okay? So what I did was look out for other companies that might offer that service. Okay? Look out for other companies that might offer that service. Okay? And then you set up a contract with them. More like how a broker would do. You broker a deal. You set up the contract with them, and then you let them clean the job, and you make back on the residual month after month for as long as they have that contract. Okay? And you can still stop in from time to time. You just let them know that you have a vendor that handles it. Or you can just let them know that you can handle the job, whichever one you prefer. Okay? But I would let them know that we have a division, you know, we have a vendor that handles that, you know. But we can definitely provide the service. Okay? So again, I don't do restaurant cleanup or floors and restaurant cleaning and things like that. But there are companies out here that do it. There's companies right now that would love to take business from you. If you offer them business and you give them a great percentage, right? And then you still eat off the back end off of what they do on a consistent basis, that's gravy. That's gravy. Keep that in mind. For all my people that do residential cleaning, you know, you can cross-sell, upsell, window cleaning, carpet cleaning. These are other avenues that you can make more money on, even if you don't provide the service yourself. Trust me, I know this works. I have a pest control company. You guys heard me talk about that before. I have a painter. You guys heard me talk about that before. I have a carpet cleaning service, right? You guys heard me talk about, again, I don't currently do that in-house, okay? I don't paint. That's not my specialty, okay? I don't do pest control. I don't even have the equipment and none of that to do that stuff. But I have teamed up with people that offer those services to outsource those services to those individuals. Okay, you'll be amazed at the type of money that you can make just off of those services alone. Okay, just imagine that you got somebody under contract, that they do the work and you get paid week after week, month after month, year after year on. Okay, and all you did was assign them to a contract, set up whatever the percentile is or the percentages are, right? You set that up. So if you gave the man 60 and you take 40%, that's 40% that you're gonna make each and every month, month after month, right? Or every week, however they bill it and however you guys have it set up. That's 40% that you're gonna make. That's guaranteed. Okay? So the way you would want to set it up, you could take the deal yourself and you could set it up. You handle the paperwork, the agreement, right? And then you can in turn go find a vendor, put them under a subcontractor agreement, right? Now the agreement with you in the restaurant will be a little bit different, okay? And then you set up a whole nother agreement with the subcontractor. Okay, this is if you want to make it easy for yourself. If you still want to control the deal, okay? Or you can just assign it to somebody else that you got good faith in, that you've done research on, right? They got a good track record, right? And then you can have them do it, and then you just get your portion of the revenue. Obviously, you have to get it from them. They'll owe it to you. However you want to do it, guys, this is a nice subway for your revenues, okay? For your revenues. And then once this guy do or this girl do a fantastic job, you can keep using them from every account that comes around like that. Okay? Again, I feel real bad when I have to turn somebody down or I have to tell somebody I can't do something. I feel like, Fabio, can you really do this? And if I can't do it, Fabio, do you have the means to hire somebody or put somebody in position to be able to do this? Okay, it's all about the power of the mind. Again, I took that straight from Henry Ford. He didn't build the car. You guys heard me talk about him. But he assembled the people to do what he didn't know how to do, right? He assembled the people to do what he didn't know how to do. Okay, and you guys can take that same philosophy. I think it's a great subway. Like if you get a call and you don't do window cleaning, can you put a crew together to do window cleaning? Can you hire a window cleaning company, maybe a small company? You don't have to be a top of the line company. And I like those rather smaller companies anyway. I like that smaller painting guy. I like that smaller window cleaning guy, right? I like that smaller pest control company or the pest guy, right? Because you're bringing them business that they wouldn't ordinarily get if it wasn't for you. So they don't mind taking the 60-40 or the 70-30, whatever percentage. I always pay my subcontractors more because they do the work. I get the credit, but they do the work. So when the people come in next day for a carpet cleaning, they see how great the carpet was, they instantly call your phone. They don't call the vendor. They don't even know a vendor was in there. They call your phone and tell you how great the carpet cleaning job was, how great the windows look, how great of the painting, was. How they haven't seen any roaches or rodents running around and how you guys are getting rid of that. Okay? So again, you get the credit for it. You pay, handsomely for it. But again, you still have that contract if it's a contract that you currently have. So again, guys, don't be afraid to, reach outside your limits. If somebody asks you, hey, do you know anybody to trim bushes and do lawn care? You might not do lawn care. You might not even have, the motivation to do lawn care. But that does not mean that you can't put somebody under contract, take a percentage of it, and offer that job to them. Okay? You can still control the deal, or you can completely turn it over to somebody else and you can take a big check on the front end, right? Or you could take something on a more residual basis off the back end of each monthly billing or weekly billing or whatever the case is. Okay, do you guys understand that? If you understand that, just put understood. For the people that's online, if you're online, you're watching me, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. But put understood if you understand where I'm coming from, guys. This is a great way to make money. Sometimes you'll walk in a building, and trust me, this is happening. You'll walk in a building, you'll try to assign them for a general cleaning job, right? Just a regular commercial cleaning job. And a lot of times they'll tell you we don't need commercial cleaning, but we need carpet cleaning. I done ran into accounts like that. They'll say we don't need commercial cleaning, we need window cleaning, right? Or you might walk into a business, the owner, he say, well, I don't need a cleaner for my business, but I need a cleaner for my home. I want my home clean. You understand, guys? So if you understand where I'm coming from, again, be open to other avenues. Even if you haven't even tested the waters, you haven't done. Now, don't take it if you think you're going to fuck up, right? Because it's going to make your business look bad. Okay, if you think you don't have the manpower, you think you can't execute the job and get it done, don't take it. Stick to whatever your niche market is. Do not take it if you don't think you can execute on it. But if you think you can execute and or you think you can hire the necessary person or company to handle this job, then go ahead and pick the contract up. Okay? So again, like I say, I had a restaurant call me, a local restaurant call me. I let them know that we don't do it in-house, but we have a service provider that can offer it to them. So I have a meeting to go in and talk to them and see exactly what they want to do. I'm going to control the deal almost like real estate. I'm going to get the information. I'm going to control the deal. And then I'm going to find somebody that specializes in restaurant cleanup. Okay? So that's that. I just... Revenue. Right, what you said, DJ, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not suggesting you start off like this, guys. By the way, okay, that's a great point. What DJ said. I'm not suggesting that you guys try to do that like right off the rip and make that your business as like a broker, okay? But that's a nice way, that you could increase your income, increase the revenue. Also, like I say, in the beginning time, you might walk into a facility and they might say they don't need you for cleaning, for commercial cleaning, but they need you for a whole nother line of cleaning. Hey, what's up, Kevin? They need you for a whole nother line of cleaning. They need you for window cleaning. If you think you can get the job done effectively, then do it yourself, right? Take a stab at it. Watch a couple YouTube videos, do your research, okay? Do your research. The worst case scenario, and it's the absolute worst case scenario, is you do a job and you do a shitty job, because you haven't educated yourself about it. Okay? The flip to that, understood. So the flip to that is that you can then flip that to somebody that specializes in that. That's the niche market. They specialize in that, okay? And you can build a nice, handsome revenue on a weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly basis. However they netting that particular account, you can get paid on that on a residual basis. That's an increase to the income that you're already making residually, providing you already have other accounts, okay? So that's what I'm saying, guys. I want you guys to kind of think outside of the box. Don't be scared. Again, for those of you, and I get calls like this all the time, emails all the time, people ask me, well, Fabio, I'm not getting any commercial cleaning accounts. It's just very, very hard. What would you suggest? What would you suggest? Do some windows, right? Watch a few videos, learn how to do some windows, right? Anything that you can kind of get a little momentum on, right? Especially if money is a factor. If money is a factor, I mean, if you feel like, I can get some residential jobs quicker than I can get some commercial jobs, then start off with the residential, right? And then subway yourself to commercial. If money is a factor and you need to get money and you feel like you can pick up residential faster than you can pick up commercial, okay? Because a lot of people ask me all the time anyway, they say, Fabio, I want to do commercial, I want to do residential, I want to do power washing, I want to do gutter cleaning, I want to do everything. They want to have the whole lineup. They want to do everything. Now, I tell people, don't try to market everything at one time, because then you won't specialize in anything. You'll be all over the place. On Mondays, you're marketing your commercial. On Tuesday, you're marketing your residential. Like, you're going to be all over the place. Okay. In the beginning, I would suggest that you focus on one niche market, but be open to something else, provided that somebody else need another service. Whether you provide that service or you outsource that service. Does that make sense? Okay. So I'm just kind of helping you guys because this is the way I think. Again, I don't like to leave any money on the table, but I will leave it on the table if I know I can't get the task completed. If I know I can't get the job done, I'm not sure if I can find somebody that's reputable to do it, then I will leave the money on the table, because I'd rather do that and maintain my professionalism and maintain what I've built up than do a sloppy job and then have them leave bad reviews. I was asked about my company does the gutter cleaning. So I say yes and set up an appointment with the client and went and did the research. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Supermom. Read what Supermom is saying, guys. What's the name of your company? Hollywood Janitorial Service. So that's exactly what I'm saying, guys. That's exactly what I'm saying. You can do the necessary research and put yourself in position. If you're just joining me, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. If you're just joining me. So, let me see here. No, I don't have a website. Like button smash. Gotta go get sexy for these walkthroughs. Yeah, man. Hey, crush it, DJ. Then make sure you email me and let me know, how it turns out for you. Okay? So, like I said, once again, guys, make sure you guys pay attention to what I'm saying here. These are other avenues that you can, or other approaches that you can take if you're stagnant at your income, right? You walk in a facility, you want to do one thing, they say they need something else. Either you can offer that deal, and take a stab at it, do the research, and or you can offer it to somebody else, put it under contract, and then you can make a residual off of that for as long as that person has the account. Okay? So, like I said, guys, a lot of people focus on the wrong things in the very beginning. I'm about results. I'm about getting contracts and getting in the door. So many people, they focus on, videos, and they focus on reading books. They want to write in their diary. So many people, they tell me, well, Fabio, I'm not going to start because I don't have a website. You don't need a fucking website, right? You need business. You need revenue coming in, right? You worry about that. So many people, Fabio, I don't have a business plan, so I'm going to wait till I develop this. You don't need a fucking business plan, bro. You don't need a business plan. You get started and the plan would develop itself. The website would develop itself. Now, if you got the revenue and the money and, the know-with-all, the webmaster and everybody, you have all of that stuff lined up, you can do that stuff, right? So many people, I'm going to wait till I finish this book. I bought this cleaning book. I'm going to wait till I finish. Don't wait till you fucking finish reading a fucking book, guys. Get started. It's about the revenue. Don't let no naysayers and nobody trick you out of your position. So many people, they so miserable out here. They're miserable. They want to see you fail because they feel like they don't have what it takes to do what you do at the level that you do it. So they want to shit talk on and down talk on you. Okay, guys, I get so tired of those type of emails that come through. Maybe I shouldn't say get tired of those emails, but I get tired of the people that don't believe in themselves, that let other people interrupt what it is they're really trying to get through. Okay? They let other people try to interrupt. They feel like they got to wait on this book they need to read. They feel like they need a website. They feel like they need a business plan. You don't need a business plan, guys. This business, you can start on a shoestring budget. Okay? You have to have either money or time. I always say that. If you have money, you can pay someone to do what it is you can't do. Or you feel like they do better than you. You can pay someone to do that. If you don't have money, then you have to have the time. You have to put in the time. Okay? I would suggest you put in time anyway. Whether you have money or not, I would suggest you put in time anyway. It's just a learning experience, either way it goes. Okay? So I just gave you guys a whole nother avenue to look at. Like I say, if you walk in a building, they need carpet cleaning, you're not sure if you can do the carpet cleaning job or get the carpet cleaning job done, don't take it. But if you're sure in your head that, like, you know what, I have the know-what-all to do this carpet cleaning job, I can get it done, then do a little research, right? You can rent all the equipment. It could be rented, then you write it off on your taxes, right? And you could set it up on a subcontractor situation. If you're just joining me, guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. So I wanted to get this video off. I'm sitting here at Tim Hortons. Like I said, I took a call from a restaurant company, and I took the job. So I haven't yet found the company that's going to handle that, the floor work. But I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will. Okay? And it's all about research. It's all about looking for, people are just waiting. You know, I mean, people waiting to get some business to walk in the door. So I'm sure that won't be hard to do, right? It's just getting them under the contract, getting them to agree to my terms and my deal, right? If they don't agree to my terms and my deal, and I'm already set in my head what I'm looking for, and they don't agree, then they're probably not the right company that I should partner up with. Okay? So don't be scared or afraid of partnering up with other companies, guys. Right? You know, having a measured vendor or subcontractor. Don't be afraid of that. Okay? And again, don't let the naysayers. So many people, like I say, they feel like they need the business plan. You don't need a business plan when you're just starting out. I mean, your business plan will eventually build itself. You don't need a website. Guys, I've been doing this since 2012. Don't have a website, and my company do north of $250,000 annually in sales. No cap. Operating in Georgia, Ohio, and Michigan. Operating in VA, you guys understood what happened with that. We took a franchise there. Okay, so you got the same brain, you got the same know-it-all. I share so much information with you guys can do the exact same thing that I do. You just have to duplicate the steps. Okay, everybody market is different. Some people in Cali, some people in Georgia, some people in Montana, some people in New York, right? So we're in different parts of the country. Okay, so the demographics will change. You know, all of that stuff is a factor, right? Certain areas of the country do a little bit better than other areas, right? But don't let that deter you. Stay on your grind. You stay out there. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you guys not to ever have a business plan. But if that's what's holding you back, I wouldn't let that hold me back. I would go ahead and get started. And you can build that as you go. Don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you not to have a website. Okay? It's great in the marketplace to have a website. I'm not telling you not to list yourself on Yelp and list yourself on social media and all of this stuff. I'm not telling you not to do that. Okay? But don't let that hold you back. Don't say, well, I haven't got a website, so I'm not going to start. I haven't listed myself on the Google search engine, so I'm not going to start. I haven't done this, so I haven't read this book, so don't do that, guys. So many people do that. Believe it or not, so many people do that. Entrepreneurs, they're really, really good. Real entrepreneurs are really, really good assessing a situation and executing. Assess it, execute. Okay? They don't wait too long to go with their decision. If they know what they know, they do their research, they team, they put together, they know everything, they go ahead and say yay or nay. They know if they're going to take this deal or if they're not going to deal with the deal. They don't ponder on things too long. Okay? Even if they have a team, a chair, a board of directors or whatever, they come together, they handle these meetings, and then they execute. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Okay? It's not always an overnight process, right? But it's a process. It's not always overnight, but they still get to the result. They still know if they're going to take this deal or they're not going to take this deal. Hey, boss. Hey, exactly what do you guys do? What type of business you guys offer?
We fix equipment.
Oh, just you fix equipment? Oh, okay. All right. Sorry about that, guys. But like I say, um, let me read the comments here. Let me read the comments here. Hold on, guys. You guys understand where I'm coming from? If you're just joining me, guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like I said, I get a lot of people that allow a lot of other people to trick them out their position, to tell them they can't do this business. They don't know how to start this business. They don't know what they're doing. They don't. It's not for them and all of this stuff. Do not let nobody trick you guys out this position. All right, I get so many emails like that, where people just lose their motivation and lose their cool because of what somebody else told them. You guys have any questions for me, real quick? You guys have any more questions? Any questions for me? If not, I'll go ahead and let you guys go. Enjoy your weekend and things of that sort. Hello, friend. I got my first. Oh, awesome. Hello, hello. What type of account is it? She said she got her very first account. Um, I guess it doesn't matter. It depends on the person, but I like the just a regular measuring wheel. Miguel said, "What do I say or do if a potential client asks for references, and you don't have any? Then you have to think outside of the box." What I did early on is I had professional people. I didn't necessarily clean for them, but it was professional people that I just met over just my years of living, and I used them. Made it up, shouted, and I used them, right? So, um, because like I say early on, I didn't have, when you didn't have any accounts and people ask you for references, you got to be creative. There's not one entrepreneur out here on earth that at the beginning stages they wasn't creative to get the ball rolling. Not one. Especially if they didn't come from wealth, they didn't come from money. If they came from money, they already had an advantage. But yeah, I like to use more professional, more professional people. You might have an ex-boss, that's pretty cool. Maybe a professional co-worker that used to work at a, company that you used to work at. You know, might be a professional person at a place that you go to frequently. you know, that you build a semi little relationship with, you know, you can ask these certain individuals, you know, if they, you know, would be okay with you using them. I'm not motivated for a second because I got sick. Yeah, sometimes, you know, getting sick, you know, cause you to lose motivation. But when I get sick, somehow, some way, I find a way to still go because I know what's at stake. You know, I have to be down there on my probably on my deathbed for something to keep me down, right? If I got a little cold or allergies, or you know, if I'm really jacked up, then obviously you can't do anything when you're really jacked up, right? But if I'm still mobile, I'm still upright, I can move around, I can think clearly, that type of thing, then I generally wouldn't let anything hold me down. Okay, okay, okay. All right, guys. You guys have any more questions for me? Have a good day. Thanks. You too, Latrice. Nope. Have an amazing day. Okay, great, great. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna wrap it up. If you missed the early part of the video, make sure you just play it back. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate you guys. The only person that could ever stop you from starting up your own dreams and making it to the top is you. Take care.